Hey guys, Claude Johnson here. Hope you're having a great day. And right now I want to talk about blues phrasing. So we started off this series talking about some specific rhythms. I wanted to do something a little bit exciting. We did the boppity rhythm. So check those videos out. Now I'm going to circle back and just cover the fundamentals. So I didn't want to start with this because I thought it might be boring, but watch till the end because I'm going to give you some cool additional concepts here. But let's just go over the basics first. So the main thing is like the shuffle rhythm, okay? So when you're thinking about rhythmic subdivisions, you could think of it in the context of like a straight feel groove or a shuffle groove. So let me just show you the difference. So the shuffle one is going to be... So really it's like you have that count which is based on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And often you'll have the first two tied together. So it's like 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. I say this in like so many of my videos because I just want to hammer this point. If you don't know where the groove is or whatever, it could be confusing. So trip, D trip, D trip, D. So if you listen to go listen to your blues songs, you'll find a lot of blues songs, probably 2/3 or maybe 3/4 of them are going to have that kind of a groove. The other is the straight feel, where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just more of a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you come up with something on your own, it shouldn't be that hard to just listen to what you're doing and determine, is it a straight feel or is it a shuffle feel? And I recommend that you start with a shuffle feel when you're coming up with ideas or building your vocabulary. Okay, so now with this shuffle rhythm, we'll do some other videos later with the straight feel, but let's start it with the shuffle. There's really 3 basic rhythms, just like when we're talking about just bare bones basics rhythms. There's really kind of 3 kinds of notes you can play. One would be the quarter notes, be like 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So even when you're playing that, even if that's the pulse beneath it, you can still play it. And sometimes things get confusing because you'll only hear that kind of a rhythm either on the track or whatever. So, but even when you have like this kind of a groove, you can still play. And eventually what you're going to do, obviously, is mix up rhythms. You're not going to just play one thing for the whole song, right? So 1, 2, 3. So you can mix up the... So the second rhythm obviously is this. So it's just like the trip, D trip, D trip, D trip. Now when you do that, obviously you're playing different length notes. So the first note's going to be like 2/8 notes, and then the second note's going to be 1/8 notes. So it's like trip, D trip, D trip. That's the whole thing. When you tie the 1 and 2 together, obviously you're getting twice as long of a note. So. And I go way deeper into this, by the way, in my solo Blues Evolution course. So if you're into this kind of thing, check that out. Anyway, so you can combine the straight or just the quarter note with that shuffle. There's a good one like bum 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 bum. So it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you can change the notes up. That's just the rhythm, like. So mix it up, and then the third way is just the string triplets, triple T, triple T, triple T. And again, you want to combine like, so maybe like throwing a triple T and then a trip T, like triple T, trip T, triple T, trip T. Back to the quarter notes. So each of these three, again, just the first one is just the quarter notes. The second one is the shuffle, and the third is the triplet. So try mixing up those three. That's really the fundamentals of rhythmic divisions within the shuffle feel. Okay, so I think the biggest thing for me, like that I missed when I was, starting out, was just the whole idea that you need to play in a shuffle feel when you're playing blues. I was just trying to, not knowing anything or not knowing much, I would just try to do the straight feel. And there's other things also that I was missing, which we can talk about later. But that's the main thing, is you get that shuffle thing and then start dividing up the notes, okay? Now, I promised I'm going to give you some specific concepts here or riffs, so let's do that right now. All right, so one thing you can do is when you have a rhythm that is with the shuffle, like trip T, one really good thing you can do is just play two root notes to start it. So here's an example. It's like I'm in A here, so this is my A. So this is just pentatonic. And by the way, when you're playing these things, you can use any kind of scales you want. What I recommend is minor pentatonic scale and the dominant 7 arpeggio. It's a great blend, great bread and butter. You're going to be hitting your minor third and your major third. So there's your arpeggio. And then of course your minor pentatonic. Well, that was the blue note, but any note you want. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So hit the root twice. You can do different things, but let's just give you one lick. Let's see. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, you don't always have to end back on the root. You could maybe end on the 5th like that, or there's my 7th. But ending on the root's also good. Okay, you could do a descending. Maybe go back up. The next thing is when you have a triplet, like the 1, 2, 3, you can start with a pickup note before the one. So, like, and triple T, triple T. How about that one? That's a nice little tasty lick. This one is like on your 3, triple T, and you hold that into beat 4. So, and 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and triple T, triple T, triple T, 4. But you're holding that together. So. Okay, so just pure pentatonic here. So hit the root. That's the pickup note, and then on the 1. Because if you just start like on the downbeat, it's okay. But I don't know. Like today, for my ear, it sounds cooler to start on the pickup note. So those are the two kind of go-to rhythms. The start on the root, hit it twice when you're doing the shuffle, or you can go in a triple but precede it with the root. Now, if you can do a descending version, maybe like this. So this one would be like again, start on the root and then go up to the minor third and do a triplet there. And triple T, triple T. You can hit the blue note here. Maybe a little slide. So it's kind of like, this one's a little bit shorter with the triplets, just two. And triple T, 3, 4. Whoop. All right, so there's 4 riffs for you. 1 ascending, 1 descending, 1 on the hit the root twice idea, 1 on the triplet idea. All right, so anyway, hopefully that all makes sense, and yeah, just get really comfortable and familiar with the basic subdivisions, because we're going to do some different rhythms later. So I want it all to make sense for you. We're going to do some more videos in the playlist very soon, and we'll get more hip stuff going on. All right, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment, and we'll talk to you soon.